Hello, welcome to Chemistry 101. Today we're going to be talking about naming and writing chemical equations. Naming and writing chemical equations is very important, obviously, in chemistry, for which you will have to eventually find the molarity of something or determine the mass, etc., etc. So, there are two types of bondings. You have the ionic bonding and the covalent bonding. Both of them different. Ionic obviously is between a metal and a non-metal, and they do not share. They gain or lose. Covalent bonding, they share electrons, and it's between two non-metals. It's very important because ionic and covalent bonding name differently. For this purpose of writing and naming, it is very important to have an oxidation numbers for monatomic ions and oxidation numbers for polyatomic ions. So, let's begin. Alright, we are given Cu3N. Alright, how on earth would you figure this out? Well, it's really not that complex as you would think. For which we are given this Cu3N. All you gotta do is what we say, because this is considered a 1. If there's nothing there, it's considered a 1. You just you cross over. So you will get Cu plus 1, because of the element in the very beginning is considered the positive, and the second one is considered the negative. You have your cations and your anions. Obviously, your cation being here. And then your N is going to be -3. So, then we're just given this. This is pretty simple, because then you look on your oxidation sheet, and you're looking for Cu plus 1. Well, there's things about certain metals. Certain metals have Roman numerals. In this case, copper, because Cu is copper. But copper is one of those ones that have Roman numerals. So the Roman numeral is just based off the charge here. It's 1, so it's copper 1. Make sure you do it in Roman numerals. So this would be copper 1, and then -3, which is just just shows you that it's a ion. So N with a charge of -3. But you can also see this written as 3 negative, 1 positive. That's how some people see it. But it doesn't matter. It means the same thing. So 3 with a minus. What is that? Anybody? So it's going to be nitride. So Cu3N is copper 1 nitride. And like I said, it is very important that you have an oxidation numbers for monatomic and polyatomic ions. Very important that you have this sheet. I might be able to put one in the description. I'm not totally sure, but if you need one, you can always email me, and it'll be in the description, and I can easily email that to you if you need it, because this is very important for naming and writing chemical equations. Alright, going on, you're given N3Cl5. So you do the exact same. You'll write what you're given, and then you will cross over to get N5 Cl3 minus. Alright, then you just click on your sheet. But then, huh. Before we look on our sheet, let's look at what we're given. N stands for nitrogen, Cl stands for chlorine. Those are two nonmetals. So this one must be, so this one is ionic. This one, it must be covalent. Covalent has different types of naming. So we would not do this. We would not do this. So you just look at the subscripts here, and they name it for you. So 3 is tri. So we will have tri. So we will be given tri nitrogen, and penta, meaning 5, chloride. So trinitrogen pentachloride, because it is covalent. You go by the subscript here. This one might look confusing, but it's really honestly not that bad. All you gotta do is cross over. So you have Al2SO4 parentheses 3. So you get Al3SO4 2 negative. So this is going to be aluminum sulfate. Going on, doing the exact same thing. CaOH2. Cross over. We cross over there too. So you get Ca2OH and -1, because if there's nothing there, remember, if there's nothing there, it's just considered a 1. So this is going to be calcium hydroxide. And lastly, this. Many would say this. Iron 1. Many would say iron 1. Hold on, sorry. Many would say, iron 1 phosphate. This is wrong. Because actually, the charge for this one would be 3, but this one is missing. They're both missing, so it must mean they canceled out, because if they have the exact same, when we learn how to write, we'll discuss this. When they have the exact same, that means they are canceled out, because you want your equation to be in the lowest terms, so they both cancel out. So it'd be FePO4. So it's going to be iron 3 phosphate. Iron 3 phosphate. Now, I know this, I'm not going to have enough time to discuss writing, so we will get to writing in the next video. But remember, you need the sheet for writing and naming the equations. So if you need it, email me. Thank you.